This is Corey Mack with Mac Show MMA. I'm back again with another video. I'm here to discuss Ilia Topuria versus Justin Gaethje at UFC White House. Man, listen, dog. I had to gather my thoughts, man, because Ilia Topuria pissed me the fuck off. He fucked up all of my tickets basically. Could have won some nice few $100s, man, but he let me down. So I ain't want to make no video and be emotional about it or speak from a place of anger. I wanted to, calm down a bit, man, and gather my thoughts and give a non-biased and non-emotional response to what the fuck I seen, man. And, I was thinking about it, and it ain't no other way to slice it, man. Justin Gaethje fucking broke him, bro. He fucking broke Ilia Topuria, bro. Look at this picture, bro. Look at his fucking face, bro. And I get it. I don't think Ilia Topuria, I think it got to a point where he couldn't even see at all. By the end of that fourth round, I don't think he could see at all. But he basically dialed that shit in. He quit, bro. He got broken, bro. And as crazy as this sound, I think Ilia Topuria the better fighter still. I think he went in way too fucking cocky, way too overconfident, and just marched forward and got beat the fuck up, basically. Now, granted, he could have finished this fight in the second round, and I'm going to talk about that because he made a big mistake in that second round. But overall, man, he got beat up, bro. He got beat up bad, particularly the third and fourth rounds, man. So I'm going to go through it round by round. So round one came. Initially, I thought that Ilia Topuria won the first round. It was super, super close. But Ilia Topuria came right out, marched forward like he had no respect for Justin Gaethje, and was just eating the fuck out of jabs. I mean, he was eating the fuck out them jabs. Justin Gaethje was just sticking that jab out there, busting Topuria face the fuck up. And then I want to say not even a minute in, or maybe just a minute in, Justin Gaethje was faking the takedowns, and he was coming up with the uppercut. He hit Topuria, I think, with like the second or third uppercut, and Ilia Topuria started grabbing his eye right away because his fucking eye was bleeding. It was a cut above his eye right away. That was like a minute or two in the first round because he was just marching forward. I mean, he had no fucking head movement. I ain't never seen Ilia Topuria go into a fight with this recklessness. Just went forward and just ate fucking jabs all fucking night. So, anywho, first round was close. He got cut right away with an uppercut, and he did some good work though. He hit Gaethje with some big shots. I want to say he hurt Gaethje about twice. By the end of the first round, it was a good exchange. He had Justin Gaethje up against the cage. It was a good exchange. Justin Gaethje was fighting back. And again, I thought he won the first round barely, only because I felt like he hurt Gaethje more. I thought he stunned Gaethje more. But, I mean, Gaethje did great work with that jab. And again, like I said, he cut him open with that uppercut. So I could see how the first round was given to Gaethje. No problem with that. Second round, the judges scored a 10-9 for Ilia Topuria. I thought that shit should have been a 10-8. I don't know, I don't know how they do 10-8s anymore, but that was a 10-8 round for me. I mean, it's been other 10-8 rounds in the history of MMA, and I'm pretty sure I can find a lot of them that one is dominant or close to a finish as Ilia Topuria was on Justin Gaethje in the second round. But long story short, the second round was pretty close up until I want to say like the last 2 minutes. Ilia Topuria was fucking Justin Gaethje up with body shots. I mean, he had him up against the cage, just digging at the fucking body. And then he did a nice little tap on the right rib cage and came around with the left for the body shot and put Gaethje right the fuck down. Like, Gaethje was wincing in pain. And what I feel like Ilia Topuria did wrong at, he followed Gaethje to the ground. I've never seen him have somebody hurt and follow them to the ground and want to play top position. Gaethje wincing in pain because he hurt gets dropped from a body shot, and you get on top of him and you start trying to do a fucking arm bar. You trying to do triangles and shit from the top. Like, what the fuck is you doing? I didn't understand that at all. He was on the top position going for submissions for like a minute and some change left of the fucking fight. And I think he gassed himself out. He was working too hard trying to get submissions, and he was not successful at all. I don't even think he really got close. So he gassed himself out by the end of the second round. He was huffing and puffing real bad. Gaethje, like I said, Gaethje was hurt. He even acknowledged it in the corner to his head coach Trevor Whitman, like, man, like doing some good body shots. Like, they hurt me. Again, I thought it was a 10-8 for Ilia, but he blew his fucking load by trying to go for fucking submissions. If he would have just simply grounded and pounded at that point, I think he could have very well finished Justin Gaethje. But Justin Gaethje survived. Again, poor decision by Ilia. We get into the third round, and Gaethje just fucking him up. I want to say this the round where I want to say Justin Gaethje was still jabbing, Topuria face off. And when a guy is constantly jabbing you and he having success at jabbing you, eventually he's gonna follow up with a fucking big shot. Eventually, he's going to follow up with a big shot. Justin Gaethje followed up with a big-ass right after a nasty jab. And it looked like he was going to drop Ilya, but he kind of leaned over and attempted maybe a half-hearted takedown. But Gaethje stuffed it and was hitting him with some nice body shots. And it was just more uppercuts from Justin Gaethje. That was a bad round. That was a bad round for Topuria. I mean, he got fucked up that round. And that's when you really start to see the damage. They go over to the corners, after the third round. The doctor looked like he was about to stop it. I don't know what the fuck went on with that. The doctor ended up talking to the referee. The referee ended up letting it go on. Another doctor came in. It was just a big fucking mess. Ilia Topuria was complaining that he couldn't see at the end of the third round, but realized, oh shit, they're going to stop this fight. So he tried to convince the doctor and the referee that he was fine. Eventually he did. Went back out there for the fourth round. I thought it would have been a bad look if the doctor would have stopped it, only because I felt like a lot of people would have took away Justin Gaethje's victory. A lot of people would have said, well, what if we would have went to the fourth round? Now we don't got to answer them fucking questions anymore. They didn't stop the fight. So let's go to the fourth round. It was competitive. Ilia Topuria was actually winning. Ilia Topuria was actually winning this round. I forgot how they got on the ground. I want to say Topuria maybe attempted a takedown, and it wasn't even a good takedown. But before they went to the ground, Topuria at this point, you seen quitting his game. And it's crazy because, listen, bro, the fighters are some of the most confident and hardest guys in the world, bro. And listen, MMA will fucking break a man down to his fucking knees. I would have never, listen, I've seen a lot of fighters get broken that I would have never thought, would get broken. And Topuria is one of them, bro. I would have thought I would have never seen the day. Towards the middle and the end of the fourth round, bro, he was broken, bro. He didn't have it no more. He accepted defeat, bro. And when they got on the ground, Gaethje landed some good body shots, but like towards the end, Justin Gaethje hit Topuria with one of the meanest fucking knees to the body you ever gonna fucking hear or see. And Topuria was literally wincing in pain and got up. He went to the corner at the end of the fourth round. They had to catch him because he almost fell on the ground. He said something to his brother. I want to say he said he couldn't continue. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but that's what I'm assuming he said, because his brother said, no, we finished the fight. And Topuria corner, one of the other cornermen just called off, like he couldn't go, bro. He was broken. All he could do was whisper to his brother, and he just put his fucking head down. He was, bro, I would have never thought I would have fucking seen the day where Ilia Topuria was broken, bro. Justin Gaethje beat the fuck out of him them third and fourth rounds. And bro, I'm hoping he be the same after this, but I don't know, bro. He got fucked up bad. He's still pretty young. I think he's gonna heal up quick. And this is either gonna make him that much better, or his career is gonna slowly fade because he ain't gonna be the same. But I'm gonna go with the first option. I'm gonna say that he heals from this. I'm gonna say he learns from this, and I'm gonna say that he gets better from this, bro, because he went in with reckless abandonment, bro. He had no respect for Justin Gaethje. Thought he was just gonna walk through an old man. And granted, he did almost finish him in that second round. And again, I think if he would have made the decision to do ground and pound instead of get on top and go for submissions, I mean, he could have even stood the fight back up and possibly hurt Gaethje again and knocked him out. But again, he followed him to the ground after hurting him just to lay on top and go for submissions. I don't know what the fuck. I don't get that. I don't know where his mind was, why he did that. But again, that was the wrong decision. That ultimately, in my opinion, that cost him the fight, because that was his chance to win right there. Because again, third and fourth rounds was just one-way traffic. I mean, Justin Gaethje, I was wrong, bro. I knew Justin Gaethje had a puncher's chance. I knew Justin Gaethje could crack. I knew Justin Gaethje could, withstand some punishment, bro. But I didn't think he was going to be able to withstand it from Ilia. And granted, he really didn't have to outside of the second round. I mean, the first round, Ilia was dangerous, but they both was exchanging. But the second round, I didn't think he was going to get past, that type of a beating the way he was taken at the end of that second round. But again, man, props to Justin Gaethje, bro. He beat the fuck out of Ilia, especially, like I said, them third and fourth rounds. He broke Ilia, bro. he broke him. And Ilya gonna be a better man for it, bro, because, he talked a lot, and up until this point, he was backing it up, bro. But now it's to the point where, a lot of people gonna clown him now, and, rightfully so, man. And, this rematch with, the fight with Islam Makhachev, that's down the drain right now. You can't fight no Islam Makhachev at 170. That shit down the toilet, bro. Now everybody gonna assume Armin was gonna beat the fuck out of him. And listen here. People want to say, oh, imagine what Islam would. Islam and Justin Gaethje is not the same fighters, bro. Islam Makhachev wouldn't do to Topuria what Gaethje did. They two different fucking fighters, bro. Islam Makhachev is a grappler, okay? He is a good striker, mainly because of his threat of the takedown and submissions. But Ilya Topuria is also, he was a jiu-jitsu guy before he fell in love with his hands, bro. So the fight with Islam wouldn't even look remotely close, bro. Remotely close. The fight with Armin wouldn't even look remotely close. Armin is not some power puncher. Armin is not some crazy striker. But, granted, like I said, let's give Justin Gaethje his props. But I don't like the whole narrative of, oh, look what Gaethje did to him. Imagine what Armin and Islam would do to him. They're not the same fighters, bro. Styles make fights. And again, I strongly believe Topuria is the better fighter, bro. He went in with a shitty game plan. That was a shitty game plan, bro. Just march forward and just, try to beat him up and knock him out, bro. I've never seen Ilya Topuria. Go watch Ilya Topuria fights against Josh Emmett. Go watch Ilya Topuria fights against Max Holloway. Charles Oliveira, you could tell he respected those guys. He didn't go in with no respect at all for Justin Gaethje, and that shit cost him. And honestly, this was the biggest fight of his career. It was the biggest fight of his career. At the White House, in another man's country, in the main event against the countryman who's older than you, and you're a heavy favorite, bro, he fucking bottled this shit, bro. He botched it, bro. He botched his biggest fucking moment in his career, bro, because he went out there too fucking cocky, bro. And let this shit be a lesson to all fighters, bro. Let this shit be a lesson to all fighters that want to be a fighter, whether you in boxing, MMA, whatever, bro, wrestling, whatever. You can't never go in cocky and just, dismiss your opponent, bro. Bro, Gaethje humbled his ass. And now he made a post, and he was humble, in his defeat. He gave Justin Gaethje his props, but then he talked about a rematch, bro. I don't know if it's going to be no fucking rematch. Ilya, I don't know if you're going to get a rematch with Gaethje. Gaethje could retire today, and you ain't going to get no fucking rematch. That's a loss you just going to have to sit on and regret for the rest of your career because you went in too cocky. You didn't go in with the correct game plan. Cause, God forbid what if McGregor win? The UFC gonna be salivating at making Justin Gaethje versus Conor McGregor for the UFC lightweight belt. You think they gonna miss out on that opportunity? Fuck no, they not. Fuck no. And who knows how long Ilya gonna be out? Ilya might be out a little while. Like I said, Gaethje could retire. I'm assuming he gonna wait on the Conor and Max fight. I mean, the winner of one of those two, even if Max Holloway win, maybe that's a rematch he would want to get. Maybe that's a fight that he would want to get back. Who knows? Charles Oliveira, he's waiting in the wings. He just dominated Max Holloway a few months ago. You got Armin Sarukian, who's the clear-cut number one contender. He could be next for the belt. So again, bro, Ilya, he ain't got to go all the way to the back of the line. He's a superstar. He's a great fighter. His only loss at this point. But bro, you probably got to sit down for a little while and watch what happens, bro. And I don't know if you get an immediate shot at the belt again. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Obviously, he's going to be one fight away. He's going to have to come back and fight somebody of importance. But again, I wouldn't be mad if he got an immediate rematch, but it may not even be a rematch. Somebody else may very well be holding the belt when he come back. So he may not even have a chance, to fight Gaethje again. But, again, he gonna have to lick his wounds. He gonna have to sit down for a little while because he got fucked up bad, bro. And again, this either gonna make him or break him. And again, I think this is gonna make him. I think he got taught a valuable lesson. And I think he gonna come back a better fighter. He gonna come back a better man. But like I said, props to Justin Gaethje, man. I'm gonna definitely be dropping more videos, man. It's a lot of results from this White House card that's gonna affect a lot of stuff coming up, man. So just stay tuned, man. Please like this video. And if you like any more other videos, please subscribe to my channel, man. I do this for y'all. Comment as well, y'all. Let me know what y'all think as well. And I'll be back soon. This is Corey Mack with Max Show MMA. Talk to y'all real soon. Peace.